Hello you guys and welcome to Abundantly Minimal. My name is Sarah and today I have another zero waste grocery haul, this time from Trader Joe's. I really love Trader Joe's and was very eager to see what kind of zero waste options they had available there. Now this video is part of a series I've been doing as I've been trying to live a more zero waste lifestyle. So far I've done a zero waste haul and challenge, I guess, from Walmart and Whole Foods. So I will link those down below if you're curious about options there. And there will still be a few more zero waste videos coming up if you're looking for ways that you can reduce the waste that you are creating. And also in the case of a lot of these items, it's also a way to live and eat much healthier. So that being said, I wanted to share items that I purchased at Trader Joe's that were zero waste. Now, I really love Trader Joe's so much, and I think the products that they have available there are so much fun overall. I know growing up, I would always go to Trader Joe's, and there wasn't a Trader Joe's where Jake and I used to live out in Western Illinois, but now being back in the Chicagoland area, we do have access to one, and it's been very fun. However, overall, my quick rating is that it does seem that Trader Joe's is less zero waste friendly. I'm not sure how much variation there is between locations since I've only ever been, I think, to just a handful of locations, but I did find that there is not a bulk section. There are a lot of packaged items. A lot of the produce is packaged as well, so it is tougher to avoid some of that. However, I still have a very heavy bag here of different items that I purchased. So to get started, we'll do some of the basic items and then I'll get into a few of the more unique items and talk about some other things because there were still some additional products available that I just personally did not purchase, but that if you were interested in, they'd be really great options. So of course, starting with produce, I do have some bananas. Of course, we're always buying bananas. It's just kind of whatever order I pull these out in. We have some peppers. These were some produce that was loose, so I got 2 of these. I got a red onion. Normally, we don't really buy red onions, but I just was feeling inspired. So this will be a nice addition in cooking. I got some Roma tomatoes, quite a few of them. A seasonal item, I did get a butternut squash. One of my favorite dishes to make in the fall and winter is a butternut squash risotto. So I will be using this for that. Jake's not as much of a squash fan, but I really enjoy it. I have some regular potatoes. I do really enjoy buying regular potatoes and sweet potatoes at Trader Joe's because you can buy them individually and it's kind of nice to just pick out the ones you want. In the past, I know potatoes were something that it felt like they were always in like a 10-pound bag and Jake and I would not do a good job going through them. Even though they're often prepared in a way that's very unhealthy, I know that they can be incredibly nutritious and there's been some fun things we've been doing, recipe testing for the cookbook, some apples as well. They also had pears, but I'm not as much of a pear fan, so I did not purchase any of those, but those were loose and available. Now from a produce perspective, that was mostly all of the produce that was available without packaging. Now, I believe, like I mentioned, the pears were, avocados were, and maybe some additional like onions and things, but really, at least at our location, there wasn't much else without packaging. So it is definitely a little bit more challenging. There are fewer fruit and vegetable options there that don't contain packaging. However, a lot of the fun products are actually available in cans or jars. So a couple canned goods I bought. I do mostly, like with beans and legumes, try to cook them from scratch myself, but I did get a can of some fat-free refried beans just because it is really convenient to use for, you know, whatever we're using these for, burritos, that kind of thing. So I got some of those. And then I was super excited about this because this is something I want to try anyway. They actually had green jackfruit. So if you are new to jackfruit, especially if you are vegan or trying to consume less meat, jackfruit is amazing. It comes from, it's like a fruit, hence I guess the name. Historically, like it was only really consumed when it was ripe. That would be like yellow jackfruit. But when it's not yet ripe, like the green jackfruit, when you, I guess, shred it, it has somewhat of a like pulled pork kind of texture to it. And I've had jackfruit several times. I've never done it myself. I've always bought like a pack from Upton's Naturals as a brand that's also Chicago based that I've had a couple times and a couple restaurants too. And it has really great flavor. It's pretty much like nothing in it because it is a fruit. So like if you eat half of this can, which is a full cup of it, it's 45 calories, no fat, no sugar. There's a lot of fiber, but really there's hardly anything in it. So I'm excited to actually try a can myself and add some seasonings, prepare it in some sort of dish. So this is a zero waste option there, and I was super excited about it. And their can section has a lot of fun products. I know I was enjoying looking at a lot of the things, different like roasted red peppers and artichokes and other fun stuff like that. But I was just like, you know, I don't think at this time I need those items, so I wasn't gonna buy them like for the sake of this video. There are a lot of fun canned options there and a lot of glass jar items. Unfortunately, their nut butter, they do not have in glass jars. So that was a shorter version of my zero waste haul, but I just wanted to show you about my time at Trader Joe's. If you are curious to watch any of the past videos, I'll actually link them right over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel to see more of how the Zero Waste Challenge is going, or if you like minimalism or healthy living content, you can click right up there on my face. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.